Why is that like you're like about to beat up someone, mom?
Because you didn't want to stop with.
Look at your toes ready for business. So
Dirty Dan Part 2 makes me really upset.
So you need to get the video like this. Like what? Huh? Yeah, you know.
That's how I feel inside.
Oh my god, so hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diosa and today I am here with Mom and we are about to do Dan Part 2.
It's now Dan Part 2600.
Oh, it's Dirty Dan Part 2.
Part 2
for like the 100th time.
We've been trying to do this video for like months now.
Yeah.
And you know, we've had to buy a new SD card because the other one, this stupid boy's juju has literally corrupted the. But the devil is a liar because this story is going to be told.
Hello. That was the phase when I was saying I wasn't speaking to Dirty Dan, and then me and Dirty Dan decided to run away.
I know this Messi do not just remember.
Mom, you asked me.
I just said, did you? I just wanted a recap. So recap. This is my response to part 2 of the video of Messi's part. So Messi at this point has decided that Messi is MI5 and she can go incognito and meet boys and sort of like deceive me. So anyway, if you are following this series very closely, you've figured out that there is Messi's doing what is called Messi's F-Boys and Finessers. So we've been trying to do this particular one. Dirty Dan for the longest time. So, right, if you want to know more about Dirty Dan, you have to watch the other videos to catch up. So where we are now is Messi has been to Dirty Dan City, but I'm going to tell you my version of events. So as you are well aware, if you're following this series closely, I had grounded Messi, and Messi had promised me that, you know, she was never ever going to speak to Dirty Dan. Unbeknownst to me, she was carrying on speaking to Dirty Dan behind my back. So through their conversations, through their whole, you know, lovey-dovey thing, Messi had scored a date. So she was really trying for me not to know that she was going out. She was still talking to Dan, and she was still actually doing things with Dan. You know, like they were still talking overnight via text and everything. So she comes to me and she goes, Mom, you know, in the biggest mumu you can ever think about. She was literally from head to toe. She goes, Mom, I've been really cooped up in the house and I really want to spend time with my friend. What was your friend's name? I forgot.
Joyce.
Joyce. I want to go to town and meet up with Joyce. I said,
supposed to be going for a sleepover, Mom.
And following, no, I'm still telling my story. Do not do that. And from town, after a spot of shopping, I'm going to sleep over at Joyce's. So bear in mind, she's still grounded. So I said, oh, no sleepovers. I just might allow you for a couple of hours to go and see Joyce into town, and you come back straight here. And he goes, oh yeah, sure, Mom, I'll do that. So anyway, she leaves the house in her muumuu, right, and goes to meet Joyce. So, and let me tell you something. I'm unashamedly and unapologetically a mom who stalks her children. So I've got stalking devices on phones, stalking devices on everywhere. They're literally, the house is bugged. They never know. I just know what they're doing. So at this point, because I did not trust Messi at all, I had put in an app which would tell me where Messi was in the world. As long as that phone was living and breathing, I would know where Messi was. So anyway, she went into town, right? I bet at this time she ditched the muumuu because I think she was wearing some very sexy, revealing outfit underneath that big fat ditched this and left the city. So anyway, we had agreed on a couple of hours, and if if you were to ask my kids today, they'll tell you something about me. If you say to me, Mom, I'm going into town for 2 hours, I expect you home after 2 hours. That's the way I roll. So you cannot say, Mom, I'm going to town for 2 hours, then turn up 2 hours 25 minutes, because I want to know what you've been doing for the other 25 minutes.
Mom, we're belling you up, going crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, a couple of hours are finished now, and I'm expecting to hear a knock by the door, or Messi letting herself in. No, nothing like that happened. So anyway, true to my own way of parenting, I start calling her. So I rang her repeatedly, minute after minute after minute after minute, and she wasn't picking up. And eventually, guys, she switched the phone on me. Switched the phone off completely. And at this point, I had no choice but to revoke into my app, which tells me where she is in the world. So it showed me that she had been in town for a couple of hours, then she went on the motorway. So I could see the phone showing me that she'd been on a motorway, leaving the city. Guys, she was leaving the city. And then I thought, that's not a problem. Probably because Joyce can drive. So I just made an assumption that probably her and Joyce had decided to go for a drive or something, and they're going to come back, and she's lost track of time. Her phone has got no battery, and Joyce doesn't have my number. I'm trying to make the situation easy for Messi, guys. So I'm lying to myself. So anyway, I rang Joyce, and I said to Joyce, where is Messi? And Joyce went, Messi has gone to the toilet. I said, oh, okay. When she comes back from the toilet, can you let her know that I'm looking for her, and can she give me a call? Or can you give her your phone to speak to me? And then Joyce said, yeah, sure. Fine. So I said, I'm calling after 5 minutes. So I rang Joyce after 5 minutes, and I said, hi, Joyce. It's Messi's mom again. Can I speak to Messi? And listen to what Joyce says. Oh, Messi's now fast asleep. I said, wake her up. Wake her up now. And then Joyce goes, I said, tell you what, don't bother. I'm coming over to yours to pick her up. And then before I finished that sentence, Joyce was like, Messi's not here. So I said, okay, that's fine. Messi's not there. That's good. Do you know where she is? And Joyce said, I've not seen Messi. I've never seen that girl. I don't even know where she is. I've never seen that girl in my life. I don't even know who the hell Messi is. I don't know her. So anyway, I said, thanks, Joyce. Anyway, so at this point, I'm fuming. So I'm sending death threats to Messi via text. And I'm going, when you switch this phone off, you better be dead. I better be getting a death certificate. The police better be knocking my door to say you're no longer on this earth, because if I catch you, you're dead. How can you do this? What are you doing? What are you trying to prove? Because when my text messages start, they start like, are you okay? What time are you coming home? And then I go on to remind you that you're late. And then I go on to then remind you that you're late and you better be dead. And then I tell you that you're dead. And then I'll tell you what, wake up from the death you have, because I need to still curse you. And, it carries on and on like that. So anyway, so I was sending all these death threats throughout the whole night and trying her phone to make sure that as soon as she switches it on, I'm belling it. So anyway, she kept the phone switched off, guys. Then, to add insult to injury, I'm thinking, okay, she knows she's late. She's going to come home any minute now. She didn't come home. She didn't come home, guys. She came home. Okay, she slept out. So I'm thinking, the first thing that a good black girl from a good black family is going to do, she knows that I've gone and effed up. She's going to come in the morning, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. When we wake up, breakfast will be ready. She'd have polished, she'd have polished the floors, the tiles, the windows, and she'll be singing gospel songs. Wake up in the morning, there's no Messi. We were having a birthday party at my house that day. So anyway, I rounded the troops up. Everyone was coming to the birthday, and I said, guys, I'm sorry, this is my house. No one is answering the door. I'm waiting for a prodigal daughter. So do not open the door. Do not engage the enemy. Do not speak to her. If it's so happens that she comes and none of you and anyone is near the door, run and call me and I will open the door to this little hole. So anyway,
just call me
because who else sleeps out apart from hers?
I'm dead.
So anyway, I said, don't open the door for this little girl, right? I'm going to do the opening. So anyway, and everybody went, I say, and then they left. So the troops knew the drill, that they were not to open the door for Mercy. I was the only one to open the door for her. So anyway, afternoon comes, guys, 2:30, right? So I'm upstairs. So one of the party attendees just went and opened the door for Mercy. So as soon as I heard that door going, I knew she was there. So I came running down the stairs, and then so the layout in our old living room was such that as you enter there was a big door, so you wouldn't know who's behind the door. So when she entered, she was like, whispering, is she there? Is she there? Then I literally went I went through I just opened the door and I said, is who? Where? She went, Amachi. So Mrs. Shona becomes very fluent when she's lying, when she's in trouble. Those 2 times Mercy will speak in the deepest of Shona. So I said, where are you coming from? And she goes, Machi. And I said, where are you coming from? And she goes, from Joyce's house. I said, Mercy, I'm going to ask you again, where are you coming from? And she goes, I said, you're not coming from Joyce's house. Mercy, I know, and you know you're not coming from Joyce's house. Where are you coming from? She goes, from Dan's house. Guys, I shouted. I called it all the names under the sun. I told her how disappointed I was in her. I told her how much of a liar and how much this dirty little twerp was coming in between our relationship, and why she wasn't valuing our relationship with over Dan and all these things. And then I thought, this is the end of it, because when you're shouting it, the thing with Mercy when she's got the devil, when the devil is literally on her shoulder, she gets really brave. And I think what the devil does, when Mercy gets into trouble, the devil goes ta-ra, and leaves Mercy on her own. She becomes this lovely, innocent girl. She stood there like, looking all meek and horrible, and you just think, why am I being like this lovely little girl, not knowing the things that she's been doing the day before. So anyway, I shouted at her, I grounded her some more, I took her phone off her, and I said to her, that's it, that's us done, and then we're not doing this again, you're not seeing Dan again. And she goes, oh Mom, I've seen the error of my ways. And she's very quick to repent as well. And then I said, after all this shouting, that's the end of it. But was it, Mercy? Was it? It wasn't the end, guys. It wasn't even the beginning. So that's my response to Dirty Dan Part 2. There's going to be a Part 3.
Yeah, I think Part 3 has to be the final one. Oh my God,
you cannot do that. Everything that happened after this, guys, cannot be covered in one sitting.
Oh, should I give him a sneak peek of what happens in Dirty Dan Part 3?
In Dirty Dan Part 3, Dirty Dan's main chick confronts Mercy.
What does Mercy do? Throw the phone at Mom.
So guys, that's part 3.
Yep. Main chick rings me. I directed the main chick to my monya. From my monya papa. Yeah. I'm dead. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in our next video. Anyways, do not forget to comment. Oh, Mom has to comment, like, and of course subscribe.
Guys, you need to subscribe. Keep on subscribing, and thank you for those new subbies who come in. Tell us what you want us to do on this channel. We are open to ideas for content because it's you who make this channel great. So tell us what you want and we'll give it to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.